Welcome, folks, to Creative Underground Live, where we are in Leesburg, Virginia. I on the rinks at Compass Creek, here to bring you NVSHL high school hockey tonight. We've got Heritage Rockridge against Potomac Falls Westfield. A very warm welcome to you all at home, and as always, a very warm welcome to Bart. Bart, how's it going?
Good, huh? Happy to be here for senior night.
Yep, senior night for Heritage it is indeed. We've opened up the broadcast a few minutes early. We thought there was going to be some festivities, so we're waiting to see what will unfold here. We're actually right at puck drop time. It's 7:21, so things are a little behind.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do something before the warm-ups even start, because the players have gone straight to their benches, and the referees have been out for a while.
Well, we'll take a second maybe, Bart, then to talk through lineup that we have tonight and any omissions that we're aware of. We know that we've got a change in goalie tonight.
Yep, correct. Tonight we're going to be having Joshua Williams in net for Heritage. So far he's played one game for Heritage. He did make 38 saves and only gave up 2 goals that game, so pretty good save percentage, and let's see if he can build on that tonight.
Yeah. So I'm rolling through the roster at the bottom of the screen. Doesn't necessarily mean that we have everyone on the roster here. This is just our full roster. I'm not sure if everybody is here. Looks like we've got a fuller bench than we did a few minutes ago, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think we got a pretty good crowd tonight. And we'll see how many guys Potomac Westfield can have show up. I remember last time they were a little light, and that kind of cost them. I think we won 7-3 the last time we played them.
Yeah.
That was either right after the So pretty much watch Jack and play our game, and we should be okay tonight. Okay, looks like we're about to get started here. Okay, congratulations to, you couldn't hear it, number 41, Aiden Green, number 46, Connor Rotema, and number 34, Gabriel Gantos, all celebrating senior night here for Heritage. So it looks like we'll get our normal 3-minute or short warm-up before we start the game. Right now I'm counting 8 players on the Potomac Westfield side, along with 2 goalies. So, and it looks like Heritage has somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 or 16 players. So that's a 2-to-1 advantage, which will probably serve them well as the game goes on. Although I do see a couple players still coming on the ice for Potomac Westfield.
Yeah, we may call it 15 and a half depending on how Grayson is skating. I was mentioning to you before we went live, Grayson took a bit of an injury on Wednesday night. We had a late Wednesday game down in Haymarket against Piedmont. Our final game of the season, we won, which was good, but Grayson took a bit of a slew foot, and his leg has been bothering him since. So I don't know if he's going to be skating at his full potential, but we will see.
Yep. Hopefully everything's okay and he comes out strong. Or he knows enough to take himself off if he's not feeling well.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he said to me when we were driving here. He said, you know, I'm going to play smart. You know, we got states coming up. We got CBHL playoffs coming up, you know, on his travel team. And I think most of these kids know hockey's not that deep. You know, it's fun and it's competitive, but you know, I think the smart kids out there know not to deliver a real heavy hip-breaking check on another player. They got a travel season to be concerned with still. So,
yeah, which is an interesting factor in Virginia, whereas in some other states, maybe the high school is the main season, but around here it's kind of a second to the club hockey, which most of these players are participating in. Okay. Looks like the warm-ups are coming to a close.
Is that a mistake? They already started the clock running here.
Yeah, that might be some kind of rule or something because we started late. They're also kind of looking at each other in the scorekeeper's box, so.
I mean, it works for me. I'm trying to get out of here quick tonight, but well, we'll keep an eye on that because I got to sync up our clock if we're already 13:43.
Yep. It would seem odd that they would do that in the first period. Usually you'd wait till kind of later in the game.
Yeah, for
I mean, the referees can direct it in the third period usually if they think you won't finish on time, but anyhow, maybe they don't even know, and they're going to look up at the clock and everyone's going to wonder what's going on. Okay. Players got their final instructions from the coach. And let's see if we get the seniors. Yeah, the seniors are definitely going to start tonight with Green and Potomac back there on D, and Gabe Gantos looks like he's going to be starting at left wing, along with the dynamic duo of Hong and Mueller, who lead the team in scoring. Okay, we're about ready to go. Referees got the puck at center ice. And here we go. Potomac Westfield wins the draw, and they dump it in. Green goes back to pick it up, tosses it up the boards, thrown out to the center ice. Quick shot by Seti. And Potomac Westfield gets the first shot today. Good to get a feel for Williams, who hasn't seen many, well, maybe in his club games, but at least for Heritage, he hasn't seen many shots recently. Always good to get a feel for the puck. Face-off will be to the left of the Heritage goalie.
Interestingly, we still have the running clock. So
Yep.
we started with about 12 minutes, and they've kept it running even with the whistle.
Probably something that was agreed to. Heritage wins the puck back, and Potomac fires it around, kept in by Potomac Westfield. Fires a shot on net, tipped into the corner by the goalie. Picked up by Mueller behind the net. He loses it. Picked up by Potomac, who throws it. Bad turnover to center ice, but Gantos is able to knock it away. Puck's knocked back into the corner. Mueller picks it up on the side. Able to get it up to Hong, who brings it down the left side. He throws it across to Mueller, who's open in front of the net. Takes a shot. Nice save by the Potomac goalie. Puck's knocked into the corner. Green picks it up on the pinch. Tosses it out to Mason Mueller. Tries to toss it on net, but it's blocked in front. Puck comes all the way out to center ice. Potomac picks it up, takes his time, throws it up to Hong on the left side. Hong cuts in, is 1-on-4, beats the first two guys, throws it behind the net, comes all the way around to Potomac Westfield, is able to pick it up, come down the ice. Seti brings it in for Potomac Westfield. Puck taken away by Hong, reverses it to Mueller. Mueller carries it up ice. Off to the side to Wilkins, who fires it on net. Pretty easy save for the Potomac Westfield goalie, who can see it all the way. We're gonna have a face-off now to the right of the Potomac Westfield goalie. Lamb to take the face-off, gets it over to Eade, tosses it back to Mueller at the point. Ooh, hits the Potomac Westfield player in front of the net in the hand. That always hurts. Almost a good shot on net. Pushed just wide by Heritage. Eade brings it in the front of the net, unable to control it. Tossed out to center ice by Potomac Westfield. Mueller throws it off to Lamb, was unable to corral it. Westfield throws it back to the center ice. Mueller brings it in now. Tries to make a move. Takes the puck behind the net, loses it, gains it back again. Tosses it back to the point. Wilkins has it. Tosses it in front to Eade, who tips it on net. Weakly, saved by the goalie. Lamb gets it, unable to catch the puck in front of the net. Tossed back in, Lamb picks it up in the corner. Still on the puck. Cycles it down to Eade. Right to Lamb, give and go. Nice save by the Potomac Westfield goalie. That was a good give and go. Wheeler picks it up back in the Heritage zone. Tosses it over to Wilkins, who's got clear ice ahead. And he takes that ice, coming down the left side. Looks back to him, drops it to Eade. He fires it, but he hits his own player in front of the net, and the puck's cupped to the corner. Potomac Westfield tosses it high off the glass to get it out. And they are able to do so as the puck goes rolling down into the Heritage zone. And icing will be the call.
I can't keep up with this clock.
I'm not
Sometimes
really
they're
going
stopping
out
it.
with the score right
Sometimes
now.
it's running.
It's at 9-11. They got goals on the board for Heritage, but there aren't any goals to be scored right now. So we'll try to keep you apprised of what's going on, but don't trust the scoreboard.
Yeah, maybe they're having problems with it.
It's probable. George picks it up for Heritage, tosses it up to Furtek. Potomac Westfield is playing some kind of 5-man defense at their blue line. I've never seen that before. And Mueller fires it on net, saved by the goalie. It was very odd. They had every single one of their 5 players at their own blue line or behind it, while Heritage picked the puck up behind their own net. Kind of thing you'll really see on a penalty kill, but that's not the case right now. Mueller fills it back to Furtak, who throws it weakly out towards the net. Take that behind the net, then Potomac Westfield fires it around. George keeps it into the point. He throws it in front of the net. Knocked into the corner by Heritage. Potomac Westfield gets it out to center ice. Furtak back to pick up the puck, throws it across to George. George up to Mueller. Mueller carries it in, goes wide, takes a shot. Again, another nice save by the Potomac Westfield goalie. They're really just kind of shooting at his chest right now, but give credit to the goalie who's on his angle and squaring up every time. Ooh, quick drop by the referee, but Long picks it up, skates to the net, and gets a shot on. Puck's thrown down. I don't know if it's going to get there because it's a rolling puck. Yep, ref waves off the ice, and Green goes back to pick it up. He looks up. Again, looks like Potomac Westfield as a strategy. They are not going to forecheck Heritage with their short bench. They are going to counterattack only. And Heritage brings up the puck, cuts into the net, saved by the goalie. They fight for it in the corner. D'Angelo picks it up, throws it out to Potomac, who fires it over the net. Potomac Westfield comes down the rink. They lose it at the blue line. There they go. D'Angelo picks it up, comes down the left side. Tries to beat his man. Curls in the corner, still on the puck. Throws it out to Hong, is unable to catch it. Puck goes to Green at the point. He curls around the net, throws it out in front, and the puck rests right in front, so the Potomac Westfield goalie is able to cover it easily. Good puck movement there for Heritage. I feel like they're going to get one soon. They keep getting all these shots on net, but the Potomac goalie is playing quite well right now. I probably should look up who it is. Face-off won by Heritage, and he just fires it right on net. Christine throws it to the point. Wilkins takes it, throws it to Gantos in the corner, tries to shoot it on net. Knocked away by the Potomac goalie. Back out to Wilkins at the point. Dumps it in. They battle forward in the corner. Christine comes out with it, throws it out to Mueller at the point. He walks it in, fires it weakly on net, knocked to the corner by Potomac. Seti picks it up for Potomac, tries to throw it around, but it gets stuck behind the net, comes back to him. He chips it off the boards to Mueller, who takes it, tosses it to the open wing, picked up by Christine, who cuts into the middle. He's got a shot, pass it to Eid, who's
oh, nice.
Spin around, but the puck just rests out there. And appropriately for senior night, Gantos buries it in the back of the net. So
how about that little spin move from Grayson, though? That was pretty. It's like a little ballet pirouette.
Little ballet, but if he wouldn't have done that, he probably could have just tossed it in the empty net. But at the end of the day, it works out because, Gantos on senior night gets the bury one, and the crowd was pretty happy to see that.
Yep.
1-0 Heritage. 6:30 to go in the first. Clock's still running.
Yeah, it's been stopping in the middle of plays and starting when the play is stopped. So I think there's a malfunction with the clock. It's also showing 2-0 Heritage.
Correct. So I don't know what the clock is, but I do know it's 1-0 Heritage. And Mason Mueller coming down the ice with a lot of speed. He fires it, buries it. Little fake, looked off the goalie, and then the second shot was able to go left side. So a nice goal by Mason Mueller, the kind of goal we've seen him do all season. And that'll make it 2-0 Heritage very quickly with maybe half the period to go in the first. And also, I know I mentioned before the game that Messick was the top scorer for Potomac Westfield. It doesn't look like he is here tonight.
That's good news for us.
Good news for us. But, I think most of us would rather see good players and good games. So unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that matchup.
Oh, look at that. Nice play by Potomac
yeah.
Westfield right out in front. Unable to carry. Nice save by Williams, who was in good position. But a really nice play by Potomac Westfield to center the puck to an open guy. And they were just, inches away from scoring. Hong brings it in, takes a look, fires it off the post. Great shot. Mueller has it now. Curls around. Cycles it down to Hong. Comes out over the top of the circle. Takes a look, tries to throw it to Mueller. Puck goes back into the corner. Mueller has it, comes out again. Puck's taken away by number 89 on Potomac. Back to Hong in the corner, curls around again. Makes a beautiful pass to Mueller, who very unselfishly tries to throw it across the Hong. I think in any real game he fires the puck, but very unselfish, nice play. Mason really loves to get that assist rather than the goal in most cases.
Who was he trying to get it over to? Was it another senior, maybe?
No, Lamb is not.
Oh, it's Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan Lamb. But, very unselfish play. Hong has it in the corner. Leaves it off for George, I believe it came in. Gets knocked down as he tries to keep the puck, but that's okay. Puck comes out to Hong, who's at the point. Fires it on net. Puck goes over the net. Pops back out to Mueller, who brings it out of the zone. Coming back in. Yeah, easily goes around the Potomac guys. Toe drag.
Oh, man.
Highlight reel goal. It's a beautiful goal. Nice toe drag between the legs. Quick deke. Puts the puck in the net. You almost feel bad for the Potomac players who, only 3 guys really on the bench. They're already dragging right now against, a couple players which frankly just have much more speed than they can muster most of the time. 3-0 Heritage. Puck drop back to Green, who throws it over to Potomac, back to Green. Green takes it to Eade, who carries it up the ice. Furtek, who passes back to Eade. Nice passing by Heritage. Furtek brings it in, makes a nice move, takes a shot, blocked. Puck bounces back out to center ice. Green recovers. Takes it over the red line and fires it in. Duke's in pursuit. Eade back to the point. Potomac able to keep it in. Makes a nice move at the line. Makes another nice move. He's all alone now. Beautiful play to Furtek, who just bangs it in the open net. That play was all Potomac again on senior night. Beats 2 guys at the point, and then tosses it across for the tap-in goal to Furtek, who's pretty happy about that. I think that's the 2nd on the season.
What number is Furtek?
I believe 24.
I couldn't see his jerseys all caught
I
up.
believe, yes, 24, Cole Furtek. Actually, his 3rd on the season, so I apologize for shorting him a goal. That brings the score to 4-0 Heritage, still with time remaining in the first. Potomac Westfield takes the puck behind the net, tries to bring it out. Kept in by Furtek again. He's got the puck in front of the net. Tries to pass it over, loses it, throws it into the corner. Passed out in front, kicked on net by Grayson Eade. They fight for it at the line, the puck comes out. Dukes grabs it, tosses it back to Eade, who tosses it back to Mueller, throws it back up. Christine, who pushes it in the zone. Potomac's unable to get it out. They fight for it at center. Potomac grabs it. Seti has it, brings it in. Tries to make a move. Nice play by Mueller, picked up by the Potomac player. Hong's got it now with a full head of steam. It's going to be a 3-on-2 for Heritage. He takes it right down the middle. Passes him all, goes behind the net. Loses the puck, picked up by Potomac Westfield. They throw it around. Wilkins keeps it in at the point. Takes it down to the corner. He tries to Michigan, fails. And they throw it out to center ice. Mueller takes the puck. He looks up ice. No help there on the left side. He brings it behind his own net. Stops, surveils the ice. Takes it, throws it up to Hong. Tries to make a move. Is able to stay on the puck. Seti picks it up from Potomac. He's going to go 1-on-3 here. Loses it to Heritage, who pushes it up ice. Ealer picks it up for Heritage, now at center ice. Brings it down the center of the ice. Makes a man miss, fires it on net. Saved by Potomac Westfield goalie. Puck's shot in the corner, picked up by George at the point. Throws it down to Hong. Curls in front of the net, flat all by himself. Takes a shot, another nice save. Potomac brings the puck up ice, gets it over the line. Try to knock it in, picked up by Mueller. He's coming down the center of the ice with a lot of speed. Makes a move, tries to chip it over the goalie's shoulder, but knocks it wide. He's still on the puck, dangles around a couple guys, tosses it to the Christine at the corner, unable to connect. Mueller picks it up again on the side, tosses it to George at the point, he fires it on net, knocked to the side. Christine takes it, cycles it down to Hong, who hits the post. Puck laying loose in front of the goalie, not able to corral it, knocks into the corner. George comes in fast, swipes the swipe but misses it, picked up by Potomac. Turned over again to Heritage, they throw it to the point. Mueller takes it in, shoots it off the post himself. Again fired by Hong. Another save by the Potomac goalie. Hong has it again, they're all over Potomac right now. Another shot just goes wide. Christine tries to toss it in front. Looks like Heritage is gonna get a cross-checking penalty. Really not a smart play by Christine there, but at the end of the day, Heritage was all over them for a few minutes. Rang two off the pipes, but couldn't knock one past the Potomac goalie. So, Potomac goalie is named Levi Matson. He's really playing a great game, despite the fact that Heritage has 4 goals. He's made a lot of stops this game so far. I wouldn't be surprised if Heritage is somewhere around 15 to 20 shots. And he's pretty much being left on an island on a lot of these plays.
Clock
Potomac's
is running still, so I don't know whether...
Well, Potomac's short a player. They're on the power play, and they're trying to get the attention of the coach, and there they go. Looks like they got about 10 players now, so maybe they'll get a little bit more energy. Puck thrown down the ice, no icing because of the penalty. Feipel in pursuit for Heritage. Gets a turnover at the line to Gantos. Looks like there's only 10 seconds left in the period because I'm guessing the horn's gonna go. Seti fires it wide. Feipel picks it up. He's unable to get it out, but I think that's gonna end the period. And it does. And it does not end the period.
They tell him to keep playing.
They told him to keep playing. And now the whistle blows on the offside. So I'm glad that the teams are just as confused as we are.
Yeah, this has been a hard one to keep up with.
Correct.
With the, are we 4-0 or 3-0?
It is 4-0 right now. The
we can at least get that corrected.
yeah, correct. The Furtek goal made it 4-0. There we go. Dylan Lamb wins it forward, knocked back to Heritage. They aren't able to corral at center ice. Potomac brings it in. A couple nice moves by number 89. Throws it in front of the net. Nobody home. Puck comes all the way out to center ice. Chased down by Seti for Potomac. Seti brings it up now. Tries to make a move. Able to stay on the puck himself. Takes it behind the net. Pull away with Temo, fires it around, but kept it easily at the point. Fired wide of the net by the Potomac defense. They keep it in. Temo grabs it again in the corner. Takes his time and throws it down the ice. Number 89 picks it up for Potomac behind their own net. Tosses it up to Allen. Turnover at center ice to Hong, who takes it. Beats the cup, beats his man. Comes in wide. Fires it. Glove save by Levi Matson. And there'll be a face-off to his left. Ooh. Face off to the left, the Potomac goalie. Potomac wins the draw, and they promptly ice the puck. So we'll do that again.
So the clock is now showing 14:38 in the second period, and a goal for Potomac.
Yeah,
I'm not buying that.
The clock is completely off, and
It has a mind of its own for some reason tonight.
it is not possible to trust it at this point. Heritage wins the puck back to the point. They go D to D. Mueller with it now. Bobbles the puck, turns around, throws it back to his D partner, Wilkins. Fires it on net. Puck sits there, covered by Matson. Another face-off to his left coming up. Nope. Referee decided that it's going to be to his right. Hong takes the draw, wins it to Furtek. Tosses it back to Mueller. Throws it across to Wilkins, who fires it. Blocked in front by Potomac. Toss to the corner. Hong picks it up. Tries to make a move. Somehow keeps the puck on his stick. Spins around, fires it on net. Saved by Matson. Right now, Heritage pretty much having their way with Potomac, able to cycle it around, keep it in their zone. Puck won forward by Potomac. Unable to keep it in is Heritage, and the puck comes back to center ice. Wilkins picks it up. Curls around in front of his own net. Now he's got open ice, comes in, beats the man. A lot of speed, takes it to the high slot, fires it high over the net. Puck bounces about back in front of the net. Behind the net, Hong again picks it up. Ethan Hong curls around the top of the circle. Makes a couple moves, staying to the outside. Tries to take a shot, deflected by Seti. Seti picks it up off the glass. Unable to keep it in as Mueller at the point. Picks it up at center ice, throws it across the Potomac. Wilkins, excuse me. Wilkins back to Mueller. Mueller carrying the puck up ice. Makes a move, he's coming in, tripped. By Seti, and this will be a Heritage power play. He had a lot of speed coming through the neutral zone and was able to force a reach from Seti, who caught his leg and was unable to stop himself from tripping. Looks like Heritage will put a line of Feipel along with Mueller and Eid out for the power play with Furtek, and I think it's George on the point. Feipel picks the puck up in the corner, cycles it down to Eid, who's unable to pick it up. Puck's tossed around. George keeps it in at the point. And that is apparently the end of the period. Who knew?
But we get a goal horn for the end of the period.
We do. Okay.
Interesting.
You know, I believe the scorekeeper is doing the best they can with the situation that they've been presented.
Yeah, it seems that way.
So after one, it's Heritage 4, Heritage Rockridge 4, Potomac Falls Westfield nothing, and Heritage will start the period on the power play for probably, I don't know, a minute 40.
Yeah, we have no idea. I'm just putting up a graphic that says power play because that's all I really know at this point. Oh, it looks like they're going to reboot the clock.
Yeah, maybe if you started at 15 minutes and press start and stop when you whistle, we'll be in some kind of range.
Yeah.
So we will.
Yeah, hopefully their rebooting of the clock will flush out the gremlins.
Yeah, it doesn't look good right now. If you looked at the clock, it's 188 to 18 with a, some numbers.
Yeah, someone spilled their coffee on the controller, it seems.
Yeah. So, regardless, we'll try to keep track here.
I'm going to start and stop the clock based on when I see the puck dropped, and we'll see, what that gives us.
Yeah, well, it'll at least keep us in the range, and we can see how, your timekeeping abilities as well.
Exactly.
We can judge, how far off they are.
They're trying again.
Yeah, they're trying. Nope. That doesn't look like it's any better.
It's funny because it's usually the clock on the other rink that has all the problems. This is not looking good.
If we can get 6 more goals, we don't have to worry about the clock anymore.
Exactly, and that's what I instructed Grayson we need to do tonight, so I can get out of here early.
Fair enough. Well, it looks like they're going to start the play without a working clock, and Heritage is going to start the same power play they finished the period with Eid at center.
Action.
And here we go. Mueller picks up the puck from Eid at center ice, walks in, fires it in the net.
Oh, right
That's
off
got
the
to be
face-off.
like a goal in 3-4 seconds. Trying to go for the high school record for the fastest goal off of face-off in league history. It's got to be close to it because he literally skated forward with the puck and scored immediately.
But that was Mason, right?
Yeah, that was Mason. I think we'll give Eve the assist because he touched it maybe at center ice, but Mason just cut right through the circle, picked it up, skated, and scored. That's his 3rd of the night for the hat trick as well, so another stellar game by Mason Mueller. Making the score 5-0 Heritage with, we got 14:53 on the clock, but probably close. Seti picks it up, coming out of the box because he tries to make a move, unable to do so. Ede picks it up, tosses it up to Mueller. Mueller takes it in wide. Stuck in the corner, down to Ede. Ede tries to bump it up to Mueller, but unable to do so. Puck comes out to the point, but hits a player on the bench, causing a stoppage in play.
Mason and Grayson been getting some practice in this week on the pond. Getting some pond hockey, and a very rare occurrence for Virginia to get ice thick enough on a pond that you can actually skate on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Tears up your skates, though.
Yes.
Hong grabs it, passes it back. Hong comes out in front of the net, fires it into the net, and that'll be 6-0 Heritage. Got to add a couple goals to our tracker here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
If you don't know, Andy's doing a yeoman's job over here, Navy term. He's not only adding the scorekeeper, but he's also keeping time and moving the camera around to keep the
That's
play,
why I love having you here, because that's one less thing that I have to do.
So puck kind of jumbled around here at center ice. Hong comes out of the pile, brings it in, picked up by Christine, unable to fire the puck on net. Seti grabs it, comes around the net. Carries it out himself, off the boards to himself, making a nice run here, coming down the white side. Beats Green, but after he beat 4 guys, he couldn't beat the last one, and Heritage recovers in the corner. They fight for it now. Hong picks it up, makes a quick move and comes out. It's going to be 3-on-2. Hong comes in, cuts to the middle, fires it, saved by Mason. Oh, they changed the goalie. Got to pay more attention. Lamb takes it behind the net, throws it out. Potomac Westfield comes up the right side. Seti has it. Puck hits the Potomac player on the bench. Like I mentioned, Potomac Westfield looks like they've changed their goalie. They've now brought in number 88, Jason Kwok. Jason on the year has struggled a little bit with a .756 save percentage and an unfortunate goals against average that's pretty high, but I won't mention it. But .757 is actually not too bad at the high school level. So we've seen a lot of rubber and stopping a lot of them. We'll see if Heritage can get some more past him. Mueller takes the puck in the corner, curls around, tosses it. That puck was well offside, but the referees keep the play moving. Seti grabs it, fires it over the net. Allen grabs it for Potomac, tosses it in the corner. Mueller goes back to push it out for Heritage. He falls down, still on the puck, able to knock it up to the wing. They mess around with it. Mueller takes it, fires it around the boards. Kept in by Allen for Potomac at the point. He fires it on net, saved by Williams. Seti grabs it, throws it to the front. Williams has it, and he'll hold on to it. Face off here to the right of Williams. Hong against Seti. Seti wins it, fires it on net. able to be blocked in front. Puck behind the net to Seti. Potomac's controlling the puck pretty well right here, more than they have all night, really. Seti tries to take it out behind the net, unable to do so. Picked up by Wilkins behind the net for Heritage. He takes it slowly, curls back around. Again, Potomac's not willing to chase because they're pretty tired. Wilkins got behind the net. He's just standing there. Pretty much all the players are standing around right now. I think it's because I realize what the problem was right now. Unbeknownst to us, there was a penalty given out to Heritage. That's why they only have 4 players. And Heritage was standing behind the net because they were like, we are on the penalty kill. You should come get it. And
yeah, Chase Christine was in the box. He's back out now.
And then Potomac Westfield's like, we're not going to chase you. And technically by the rules of hockey, you have to try to advance the puck. So eventually the referees told Heritage to advance the puck. It's a situation I don't think I've ever seen before where the team on the power play was unwilling to chase down the puck in the offensive zone, but that's what happened. Regardless, face-off now in the Potomac zone. Lamb tries to win the face-off, unable to do so. Picked up by Potomac, who just ices the puck.
It looks like we might have got the clock working again.
Yeah,
I see 6 goals up on the clock and the time and everything.
Yeah, I believe that the clock is properly displaying right now.
I mean, we probably shouldn't speak too soon.
Correct.
So far, so good.
Face off won by Potomac, but Heritage is able to recover in the corner. Picked up by Seti. He tries to pick up the puck. Lamb able to recover at center ice. Carries it in. Brings it down the right side into the corner. Taken by Potomac and tossed to the point. George keeps it in. But Seti able to grab it and come out to center ice. Puck picked up by Heritage. Turnover to Potomac, who fires it wide of the net. Vertek grabs it, throws it up to Feipel, who fights for it at center ice. Allen grabs it, tosses to Seti in front of the net. George has it now, carrying it up center ice, making a rush all by himself. He's got a couple players in front of the net, unable to hold on to it. D'Angelo picks it up in the corner, throws it to the front of the net. Picked up by Allen, who essentially sends it down the ice for icing. Pretty slow pace in this game right now.
Yeah.
Heritage feels like they don't really want to get to the 10 goals too fast, and as we mentioned, Potomac Westfield has no interest in chasing the puck, so we'll see what happens. Looks like Mueller's going to center Dukes and Feipel with Green and Potomac, 2 of the seniors at the point for Heritage Rockridge. Mueller wins the draw, curls it around, takes it, curls around again, takes to the point, comes back over the top, curls around. I don't think he wants to shoot it himself. Oh, no, he does. He tries to miss it. He did get the puck on his stick and came around, but it was knocked out of the air by Potomac Westfield. I want to put it past him to try it again. Finally, Potomac gets 3 guys on him. And Heritage fires it wide of the net. Green comes down from his point into the corner. Carries it behind the net. Tosses it in the front past Dukes. Vertek at the point. Throws it to the corner for Mueller, who curls around again. Comes back around, tosses it back to Green at the point. Green can walk right in, and he does fire it. Blocker saved by Kwok. Another save by Kwok. Back into the corner for Vertek, who throws it back around to Potomac at the point. Potomac tries to go D to D, but unable to do so, and tosses it out to center ice. Green picks it up. Green throws it all the way down the ice. Kwok plays it, still icing is waved off. Mateshki picks it up for Potomac Westfield, throws it out to the point, kept in by Potomac for a second, but then it comes out to center ice. Mueller comes back to pick it up in his own zone. Carries it straight up the ice, coming in 1-on-2. Makes a quick move. Unable to get a good shot off. Kwok's able to knock it to the side. Potomac Westfield takes it and throws it weak side. Not deep enough for icing. Potomac goes back, One chase. Makes a nice move and curls around. Knocked out into the front, but Hong's there for the Heritage. He tries to make a move. Throws it to center ice. Eid unable to grab it. It's in his skates now. Seti takes it. Puck knocked into the corner by Potomac. Nice poke check. Potomac tosses it off the board to Hong. Runs into the referee. Hong grabs it. Brings it up to center ice. Yeah, Potomac and number 29 for Potomac were kind of jawing at each other and wrestling down there in the zone. They're both going to go off. Probably, yep, both for roughing. Number 29 for Potomac is Nolan Kolstad.
So that's going to cancel one another out. We won't even put those up.
Yeah, it should cancel one another out. And usually in USA Hockey, unlike the NHL, this will be a 5-on-5 situation.
Yeah.
So Potomac and Kolstad in the box. Both for roughing. They'll come out at the first whistle after a minute and a half. Eve wins the drop. Throws it back to Wilkins. Who's in no hurry whatsoever. Drops it to Eve coming around the net. Eve with a full head of steam brings it up ice. Tries to make a move, unable to get around the Potomac player, who knocks it back. Christine takes it up ice now, comes to the right side. 1-on-4, fires into the net. Seti tries it, Eve steals it in front of the net, makes a nice move. Puck goes wide. He tosses it into the corner. Wilkins takes it. He's looking around, makes a quick move. He's coming in, makes another move. Tripped. Referee does make the call. Actually, he's going to call a hook. You can hear from the crowd. Said he's like, I didn't hook him, but
yeah, you did.
He did. That's okay. That'll be his second of the night.
97.
97. So Lamb will take the face-off with Gantos and D'Angelo on his wings. Lamb wins the draw, comes around, passes to Wilkins, tosses it over to Mueller. He can walk straight in, fires it off the post. Puck goes all the way around out to center ice. Wilkins back to recover. He carries it in, kind of all alone. Fires it, saved, fires it again, and on the third try, he knocks it home. Way to stay with it. As we say, Wilkins coast to coast, and on the third rebound, he makes a save. Got to feel bad for the goalie. He made the first two stops and couldn't get any help from his defense to knock Wilkins out of the way. So no Wilkins with his, let me see, with the goal. That would be his 5th goal of the season. Lamb takes it. Nice check by the Potomac player. Puck's thrown all the way down the ice for icing. Score now 7-0 Heritage, which is not up there on the board yet. It's maybe the not working as well as we thought. Lamb to take the draw. Wins it to the side. George back there fires it on net. Knocked into the corner. Gantos fires it around. George picks it up at the point. Throws it over to Furtek, who's playing defense. Puck in front of the net. Heritage unable to find it. George takes it. Picked up by D'Angelo in the corner. Curls out. Tries to throw it to the point, but he throws it to center ice. Yeah, it looks like Heritage having a little fun with Furtek back on defense. I haven't seen him play there yet this season. Lamb pulls it around, takes it through center ice, makes a move, cuts to the center. He walks in 1-on-2, fires it. Puck's knocked to the side by Kwok. Puck knocked to center ice. George able to come around. Brings it in. Fires it around the corner. Kept in by Mueller. Mason Mueller at the point. Puck knocked out to center ice by Potomac. Mueller goes out to pick it up in his own zone. Curls around behind his own net. He's going to gather some speed. Comes down the ice. Brings it around all the way behind the other net. He's pretty much skated around the entire rink at this point. Throws it over to Green. Green walks in, tries to fire it. Puck deflected by Potomac Westfield. Puck sitting in front of the net. They battle for it. Picked up by Seti. He's coming down the ice. Some things going behind the play. Seti unable to get around Mueller. Makes a nice move. Throws it to the point. Allen unable to keep it in. This looks like it might be a breakaway for Furtek. Quack comes out and tossed into the empty net by Furtek. Kind of a strange play there. Furtek was kind of caught behind the play, wrestling with the Potomac player. By the time that got broken up, he comes out ice, and the centering pass from Potomac came all the way out to him. He had a breakaway. Quack thought he could get there first. He was unable to, and Furtek's able to knock the puck into the net. So, odd. He's playing forward, so I'm guessing he changed with his brother to go from forward to defense here on senior night. So another goal by a senior on senior night.
There you go.
And I think all we need is Green to put it in the net, and we got all three seniors getting a goal on senior night. He's going to have to do it soon, though. It's 8-0, and 2 more goals, and this game will be over. And as I say that, Green picks it up. He looks like he is also maybe going to play forward. I don't know. Get him a goal. We'll see. Icing waved off by the referee. Potomac picks it up behind the net. Tries to make a quick move. Seti's on him hard. He's able to recover. Brings it out. Kind of gets tripped up. No call by the ref. Allen keeps it in for Potomac Westfield. Potomac makes the hit on Seti. Puck comes around. Furtek tips it out to center ice. Potomac Westfield able to recover. Shoot it behind their own net. It's on the back of the net. They take it out. Toss weak side to number 12. Wall throws it on net. Knocked to the corner by Williams. Tema fires it around. Pops straight out to E to center ice. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry, and they don't. It's now 2-on-3. E takes it over. Passes to Green. Put it in, Green. Oh! Trying to get him that goal on senior night. Hong takes it behind the net. Seti's coming down. Got a head of steam. Knocked up to Green. Knocks into the corner. Mueller tosses it back to Green. Throws it over to Batema. Batema tries to throw it up ice, but misses all the players. Picked up by Potomac Westfield. Over to Allen. Throws it to center ice. Intercepted by Batema. Makes a step over ice. Stood up by number 29 by Kolstad. Mueller's on defense on Seti right now. Who fires it on Williams and makes the save. Picked up by Hong. He's got some speed. Cuts it across. Knocked away by Allen. Picked up by Mueller, who walks in. Tosses it to Eade. Saved by the goalie. Back to Mueller. Unable to catch the pass. Wojtecki brings it up ice. Makes a nice quick curl. Quick move. Tries to throw it to the Potomac player in front of the net. Doesn't get it. Hong takes it. Comes down the center of the ice. Close. They call it onside. I'm not sure. Hong takes it. Unable. Duke's got the puck. Throws it across to Eade. Hong back. Fires it. Knocked away by a nice save by Kwok. Eade cycles it down the Hong in the corner. Curls back out around. Hong has it again. Comes behind his own net. Looks out to the point. Still has it. Curls around the center ice. Still has it. Cuts in. Still has it. Loses it to Seti. He tosses it off Eade and knocks it in front of the net. Grayson Eade makes his check into the corner. Dukes takes it, throws it out in front. Wilkins has it, fires it on net. Saved by Kwok. Dukes knocks into the corner with a hand pass. Waved off as Wojtecki picks it up. Fires it around. Wilkins has it at the point. He walks in, makes a move. Throws it across. Hong unable to, knocks off the goalie. Mueller throws it down to Hong, curls around, makes a quick move, fires it on net. Blocker save by Kwok. Ede throws it to Wilkins, unable to get it, tosses it back to Dukes. Wilkins curls around, it's over to Mueller, who fires it, kind of fanned on it and chipped it. Kwok makes the easy save. All over him there. A lot of good saves by Kwok on that shift.
I'd be interested to know what the shots on goal is in this matchup. It's unfortunate that the scoreboard has not been working too well, so we can't see that.
Yeah, really hard to make an estimate. Probably somewhere around 30 shots, maybe more. There's Christine, has it in front of the net. Another nice save by Kwok. Kwok's playing quite well, to be honest. Making a lot of saves. This one might already be over. Furtek keeps it at the point, playing defense again. Tries to make a move, loses at center ice. Puck is dumped into the corner. George picks it up. Fires it around, kept into the point by Wall. Throws it to the front of the net. Heritage knocks it out to center ice. Krickstein picks it up. Makes a move, goes wide. He's got Lamb with him. Tries to throw it over to Lamb. It does get there somehow. Lamb takes it, fires it. Puck was going wide, but Kwok knocks it into the crowd. Score remains 8-0 Heritage Rockbridge with 1:13 to go here in the second. Wasn't sure we were going to get to the third, but it looks like we will at this point.
Yeah, I think probably Smitty told him to ease off a little bit.
Yeah. Furtek takes it, fires it. Lamb knocks it towards the net. Not going in. George keeps it in at the point, fires it towards the net. Saved by Kwok. Puck's knocked into the corner. Mateski tossed it in front of his own net. Quick whistle by the referee. He's going to say that Kwok was able to cover that. Another face-off with 56 seconds to go in the period. Ugh. So Heritage will take the chance to make a line change. We're going to have Mueller centering D'Angelo and Feipel. Again, two seniors at the point, Matema and Green, so again, here's hoping Green can get on the board. Mueller lets Potomac Westfield win the draw. They pick it up in the corner. Steady carries it out to center. Makes a nice move. Makes another nice move. Comes in all alone. Nice save by Williams. Nice single-handed effort by Seti. He was able to beat half the team. Mueller carries it up ice now. Carries it in. Walks in. Saved by Kwok. 30 seconds to go in the period. When Mason Mueller gets that speed, it's really hard to stop him. And of course, Potomac Westfield knows that, so they give him a lot of gap, which just allows him to walk in and shoot. Face off one to D'Angelo in the corner, throws it out to Green, tosses it down to Mueller. Mueller brings it to the front of the net, throws it to Matema, he fires it. No one in front. Heritage had two guys in front of the net, but no one in front of the goalie. Pretty easy stop. Heritage wants to stay out. Like, we only had a 30-second shift, but with a lot of players in the bench, no issues to change. Time at the point. Throws it into the corner. Dukes grabs it. Furtek takes it. They fight for it in the corner. And that'll be the end of the period. So Westfield a little bit frustrated. Score is 8-0 as we head into the third period. Heritage is in full control of this game. I think the only question now is how quickly do they get to 10 goals and can they hold a shutout?
And who do I send my Venmo payment to on the team for getting me out of here early so I'm not too late for my concert?
Well, I know they this is it's almost a little frustrating to watch this game because unfortunately there's just too much talent on Heritage, Rockridge, and not enough on.
I'm sure it's even less fun for the Potomac Falls Westfield parents.
Yeah, Potomac.
And it looks like their troubles are about to get worse because they got one in the box to start the third period.
Yeah, so like I said, at the end of the period, a little frustration showing, and they probably got a late roughing call. And really, Heritage just, started playing slow. Yeah, and hard to blame them against a team that they're overmatched. You get this sometimes in high school hockey, where if the right players show up on one team and the right players don't show up on the other team, it can be a little bit lopsided.
Yeah.
Well, as we listen to the sounds here at Third Eye Blind, it's about time to start the third period. I think Heritage is living a semi-charmed life right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Potomac takes the puck in. Push back to Wilkins. Makes a move at center ice, carries it, brings it in over the blue line, drops it off to Gantos, tries to toss it back. This is going to be a breakaway for Kolstad. Heritage running back. Saved by Williams. He wasn't sure, though. He looked behind him. Bad turnover at the blue line. Like we were saying, a little lackadaisical by Heritage Rockridge. Face off to the left of Williams. Puck won by Potomac to the corner. Playing center now. Get another senior playing forward on senior night. He's usually one of our stronger defensemen. Green takes the puck. In fact, right now we have 4 usual defensemen, and our forward line is all seniors. So all seniors on forward and 4 defensemen on the ice. And maybe that's why we're not doing so well. Seti picks it up and fires it on net. Wilkins picks it up. Brings it in over the line. Carries it straight down the center of the ice. Saved by Kwok, who picks it up behind the net. From Westfield doesn't get it. Puck comes out to Mueller. So, very interesting power play. Kicked over to Wilkins. Tossed back to Mueller. He walks in. Fires it. Saved by Kwok. Back out to Wilkins, who can't hold it in. And that'll do it for the Heritage power play as the Potomac Westfield player comes out of the box. So the great all-senior power play didn't get it done, but they're remaining out there. Toss to Green. He throws it to Hong. Takes a shot. He curls it around, unable to make the wrap around. Gantos goes into the corner, fishes it out. The Hong. Puck still in front of their net. Teske knocks it out, picked up by Kolstad at center ice. He tosses it into the corner. Hong and George decide who's going to take it. It's Hong. Curls it around, throws it up to George. George carries it out. Tries to throw it across ice, intercepted by 13, Stevens. He throws it in. And Williams covers the puck. 12:35 to go in the period. Hong at center to take the face-off for Heritage Rockridge. He wins it back to Vertek. Tosses it around to Feipo, who's unable to pick it up. Goes to center ice. Hong picks it up, loses it. Picks it up again. Cuts across the line. Fires it. Oh! Off the crossbar. He had him beat short side. Lamb carries it around. Ooh, nice check by Potomac Westfield. Lamb kind of had his head down there as he came around. But that was a clean check. Face off to the left of Kwok here. Hong tries to win it forward. Seti grabs it. He just throws it out of play. I think he was trying to chip it off the glass. Face off will remain in the Potomac Westfield zone. Hong picks it up. Fires it again off the post. That's got to be the fourth post for Hong tonight. And the Westfield Panthers bring it up ice. Lamb carries it in for Heritage. Westfield throws it up ice. Heritage pick it up, toss it across to Hong. Again, Potomac brings it up. Seti makes a nice move, gets around Furtek, toss it off. Good positioning for Williams. Makes a save. Here comes Christine. He's got a 2-on-1 with Lamb. Takes it in himself. Fires it. Save. Puck knocked back out to center ice. Wilkins curls around his own net. He's got all day. Carries it up ice. Throws it up to Christine, who's unable to catch the pass. Knocked back into the zone. Mueller picks it up, tosses it to Hong. Hong makes a move, unable to get around his man, but Mueller picks up the mail. Carries it up ice, fires it, deflected to the corner, picks up his own deflection. Cycles it down. Ede picks it up, makes a circle, throws it to the point, but no one's there, and the puck goes all the way out to center ice. Mueller recovers. Takes a look, throws it up to Ede, tosses it to Christine, makes a turnover at center ice to Seti, he brings it in, takes the fire, nice save. Ede gets it, takes it center ice. Mueller takes it, throws it up to Christine. 3-on-2 for Heritage. Fires it. D'Angelo picks it up in the corner, throws it behind the net to Christine. Christine tosses it out to Wilkins. Wilkins makes a move at the line, loses the puck. Center ice. Back out to Mueller. Over to Wilkins. This game's being played at half speed right now. Wilkins throws it up to Ede, who carries it in over the line. Fires it. Deflected to the corner. And thrown all the way down the ice for an easy icing call. 9:27 to go on a running clock. So at least the clock's running for you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But it really feels like Heritage is just trying to not score.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking their chances and making good passes, but the shots are lackluster at best. Face-off won by the Panthers. Rockridge throws it in front of the net. Furtek makes a move at the line, makes another move, carries it behind the net. All alone in the corner, tosses the Gantos, knocks it off. Thrown around behind the net. Talma pinches in from his point, tosses it back to Furtek. Tipped on net, puck's loose. Kwok's able to cover up. Nice tip there by Potomac in front of the net. This is the, what I'm going to call the senior line again, with all three seniors playing forward positions. Potomac wins the puck to Green. Green throws it out, almost hits Gantos in front of the net, and the puck is shot all the way down the ice, but it's on net, so there will be no icing. Furtek grabs it, comes around, tosses it over to George. George carries it up through center ice, crosses the blue line, fires it. Puck's knocked to the corner. Kicks it over to Gantos, who brings it in. Fires it on net again. Kwok makes a save. The puck's still loose. Knocked out to the point. Vertek takes it. Tries to shoot it. Tipped over. Potomac knocks it in. And another beautiful save. Kwok is standing on his head right now.
Yeah, he is.
Making a lot of great saves.
He's getting a good workout.
He's like, I don't want to go home early. He's like, we're playing the full game. And the senior line goes off the ice. Replaced by a line with both Mason Mueller and Ethan Hong on it. So again, I'm pretty confident they can score if they put their minds to it, but we'll see what happens. And Seti just wins it clean off the draw and comes down the ice. Makes a move, gets around Vertek, makes another move, and can't get around Dukes. But he still has the puck as he picks it up in the corner. Finally loses the puck to Feipel. They fight for it on the boards. Popped out to Hong. Tries to make a move at the line, unable to do so. Stevens gets it. Passed back out to Hong. Knocked away by Allen. He tosses it up. Unable to connect with his player. Vertek, the younger, corrals it. Tosses to Mueller behind his own net. He comes out. Takes it up the center of the ice. Makes a quick move. Gets around two guys. Slowly, he's looking for a pass. Still looking, head up. Still on the puck. Pretty much able to do whatever he wants. Goes around three players. Goes to the side, throws it to Hong, who fires it into the empty net. And makes it 9-0. You can feel Wheeler almost feels embarrassed that he's out there at this point. So 9-0, 5:30 to go. Next goal would end the game. But that was really a nice play by Mueller. He was able to carry the puck around, kept his head up. Someone came open in front of the net, passed it to him, and puck was knocked on the net. The other Mueller picks it up on defense, throws it up to Eid, who comes across, walks in, fires it, save again by Kwok. Blocker save. Kept in at the line by Heritage. They fight for it on the near wall. Seti picks it up. Again, trying to go 5-hole. Mueller was having none of it. Pitches to the corner. Carries the puck up ice now. Over the red line, over the blue line. Fires it. Oh, puck gets through Kwok, but goes wide. Mueller throws it in front. Back around. Takes it again. Saved. Christine takes it. Saved. Lamb takes the puck in the corner now. Cycles it down to Eid. Back to Lamb. Unable to connect.
I think if Mason had passed that to Grayson on the back door, that would have been game over.
Yep. Nice play by Chase and Grayson. Here it is, Grayson now coming around with a full head of steam. Beats his man. Straight down the ice. Spins around, throws the Lamb, was unable to catch. I think he was surprised by that pass. Talks behind the net to Christine. Grayson throws it out to Lamb. Fires it, puck tipped wide. Mueller tries to keep it in, unable to do so. Here comes Seti with a lot of speed. He's got one man to beat. Wilkins does a good job. And Williams able to cover.
So we got lucky that Kwok was out without his stick during that whole sequence.
Yeah, a couple times he's lost his stick tonight. 3:30 to go in the third. Running clock, 9-0 Heritage. George picks it up on the faceoff. Throws it out to Green. He's on a breakaway. Can he end it on senior night with a goal? He cannot. He slams the stick on the board, frustrated. What a fitting finish to senior night that would have been. Senior line back out there again. Green picks the puck up behind the net. Tosses it around to Gantos. Gantos throws it to the point. Vertek carries it in. Loses it to Seti. Seti really trying to get one here for Potomac Westfield. Again, Williams solid in that, makes an easy save. Tossed over to Gantos. Picks up the puck, brings it over the line. Oh, he tries to fire, but he fans on it. Puck goes into the corner. Curls around, throws it in front of the net. Oh, just out of the reach of Green. And the puck is knocked all the way down the ice. Looks like the ref's going to call icing here. Let's see if they leave the senior line out. Nope. It looks like they want to stay out, but the next line has come over the boards. We'll see what gives here. Now they're going to play defense. So Hong on defense. Pretty much everyone out of position now. 3 seniors at forward. Furtek and Hong at the point. Furtek to Hong. Hong's looking. Sees Green in the back door. Can't hit him. Puck back out to Furtek. Hong curls around. I think his only job right now is to get a senior a goal. He comes around. And as I say that, he comes straight in, curls around, tosses it over to Gantos. Gantos back to Hong. Said Hong, again, passing up shots as he looks for a senior to hit in front of the net. Tries to hit Gantos on the back door, just unable to connect. Potomac throws it around. Excuse me, that was Potomac on the back door he missed. Is that it? Hong is trying his darndest to get him a goal. I'm pretty sure they're going to leave these seniors out the rest of the night. They look back at the coach. One minute to go on the clock. Potomac to take the draw. Santos on the right wing, Green on the left wing, Furtek at the left D, and Hong reminding at right D. Westfield kind of milking the clock here, making a late change. Potomac to the point. Here's Hong. Tosses it. Back door, unable to connect. He's Gantos. Puck comes around. Hong got the puck again. 20 seconds ago. Throws it across to Green. Tosses it. Hong picks it up around in the corner again. I think this is the hardest I've seen Hong play all night. He's going like double the speed he's been going the rest of the night. Makes a move. Oh, loses it to Seti. He's got 10 seconds left to get Potomac Westfield on the board. He just might do it, and he does.
Oh!
And he does.
There goes the
Ruining
shutout.
the shutout for Williams. And 9-1. I can tell you right now, the focus on that last shift was to get a senior a goal. And that didn't happen, and it cost him a goal at the end, but I don't think it was the wrong move. And,
No, a fun night.
Fun night. Unfortunate that Williams couldn't get a shutout because he deserved it. He played well all night and made all the saves. Well, I think we're going to wrap up here early as
Yes.
Andy's going to try to get out of here, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. 9-0 Heritage, Rock Ridge, another win.
Yep. Thanks, Bart. We'll see you guys next week.